Testing. All right. You can cut out that other shit.
Hey, yo, aim. Yeah. Run it up, Blondo.
Hey, bitch, I'm from Texas, where we sit riding swangers and put diamonds in our necklace. For the drink.
All aboard. Yeah. Pimp train moving. Rollo the pimp, man. Welcome to church music. Yeah. I'm just riding. I'm cross country sliding in something slick, so it feels like I'm gliding. They ain't made a bitch that could kill my vibe. And when it comes to pimping, I'm the greatest one.
All right, what's going on, everybody? How's everybody doing this evening? It's your boy Doc Holiday. As always, we are here with another HBCU tonight, powered by HBCU Overdrive. Make sure that you like this stream. Make sure you comment, share it, and most of all, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you get everything that you need, HBCU Overdrive. As always, you know, we brought simulcast between Twitter and YouTube. So if you're on the Twitter page, man, hit that profile, hit follow on my profile. And then if you come on up to the YouTube page and hit that subscribe button. Let's see who up in here. Mr. Johnny, what's going on? How you doing? What up, though? All right, what's going on, Chuck? Good evening. So we got less than 6 weeks to football's time. Hey, Miss Bonnie, how you doing? Got 6 weeks to football time. Hey, I'm ready for some football season right here. But yeah, man, we got some stuff going on. Wednesday, I had my first guest for Women Loves Football, Mr. Shay Woods of Skirts and Sports. Also with the Fang Exchange, we're gonna talk about FAMU football on Wednesday night. And then probably on Friday, I'm going to start doing a flashback Friday, try to pick out HBCU game from back in the day on a Friday night. And we could just sit here and watch that and critique that and see what's going on. And just have a good old time on Friday night. This is all we're going to, do this all before we go to work. I go to work. But starting in August the 23rd will be the new season of HBCU Saturday night. So make sure y'all tune into that. That's August the 23rd, and that is after the MEAC SWAC challenge. Also, Deep 2 football will be talked about on Wednesdays. On Wednesday evenings. Still getting finalization from that. And the new season of HBCU tonight will be starting. Season 5 will be coming up at pretty much next month. So y'all make sure y'all tune in for that right there. But before we get into it, I'm gonna go ahead and hit that cool commercial break, and we'll be right back in just a moment. It's your boy Doc Holiday. Become a subscriber on HBCU Overdrive on YouTube, and you can follow me on all social media platforms at HBCU_Overdrive on Twitter and Instagram. You can catch me on TikTok at Holiday1925 and on Facebook under my real name, David E. Smith Douglas. Also, when you become an exclusive family member, you get all the membership perks. You get all the exclusive members only videos, early access to new videos, member shoutouts, and members only live chats. And also you can get birthday shoutouts on here and win member when you become a subscriber. You can also hit the donation to the Cash App at HBCU Overdrive. You can hit the PayPal David Smith 1925, and you can hit the Zelle David E. Smith 30 at gmail.com. Remember, all proceeds go towards the channel, not the pocket. All right, we are back. As you see, I got my good old trusty wireless microphone. So I did get that for Media Day. It's coming very handy. So it's a good thing to have it, especially man, when you be walking around. What's going on, Isaiah? What's happening, man? We got PV Nation up in here. I feel you. What's going on, Jan? What's going on, man? Appreciate everybody. But yeah, man, let me go ahead and get my 2 cents before we get into it. Before we get into it, all right, Overdrive Media LLC is coming soon. So basically, this is the main hub that will basically house the podcast side and then the photography side that I do on the side. So it will basically help with all of that right there, be under one umbrella. That way, just in case, I ain't gonna say nothing, but you know how you do. When you got an LLC, you don't want nobody trying to take nothing personal on you. And plus, I think this is a good deal for me as far as keeping the business the way it's supposed to be. Let me see. But that is what I'm doing as far as got a logo and everything. So that's something that I'm getting in the works with that. But other than that, man, I appreciate everybody. What's going on, Miss Mary? How you doing? I appreciate everybody for basically helping your boy get to Birmingham and get back home. It was a successful day for me. It was a successful day for the podcast. I will say that I just have to get down there and then to get back because I was on a time constraints with work. But other than that, man, I really appreciate everybody for helping me out and making sure that I got down there safe, making sure that I was treated well. And I had pretty much my trip went well without a hitch. But I want to go ahead and get this Let's clear out the way. So this is my recap right here, y'all. Of course, I left out Tuesday night at like around about 7:30 from here. Got to Birmingham Wednesday morning. I was supposed to be in there at 8:55. Got to Birmingham around 9:15. So I got enough time to get to the hotel, get to the host hotel, get my credentials, change clothes, kind of freshen up. Basically, you know, I took a shower before I left home and everything. But y'all know how that is. So I don't want to be going out there smelling funky. That ain't how my mama raised me. Get there, got my stuff. Didn't have a table for me to set up, so I had to wait for Andrew and them to bring me a table and a power cord. So that's what took me so long to actually get on live. Yeah, running back to actually get on live. So basically, I was pretty much kind of behind a little bit. And if I would have got there, like I said, if I would have got there earlier, I probably would have, basically, I probably had a better success of having somewhere to put my stuff at and set up my equipment and stuff like that. But to each his own. But the best thing about this is that I got to meet all my people, seeing faces that I haven't seen since pretty much last year. Seeing some new faces that came in this year. Talk to, chit chat with the commissioner for a second. Chit chat with Andrew for a little bit. Let's see. Of course, chopped it up with TD and Ken and Travis and the rest of the crew from Jackson State. Man, I appreciate the interviews. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate getting interviews. Pretty much, it was good to get in there. It was the best thing. I mean, one of the things I seen was experience. Well, basically, having Miss Dawn Montgomery, Miss Petty, on Twitter, come into the building. She was in the building, and that was a surprise to me. I wish, you know what I'm saying, I wish I could have her on here so we can interview, because I think she's funny, but I think she's real cool and real dope and has a lot of ideas about when it comes to media relations and stuff. Yeah, Dawn is a trip, y'all. Y'all not gonna, man, look, I'm telling y'all, Dawn Montgomery is a trip. She is a fool. She is a fool. Like, she's I don't know why she got you a block, Troy. You ran your mouth. I did not get a chance to get the food at the hotel because I was kind of busy doing double duty. Of course, so y'all know I do my photography too, so I was basically doing double the work, interviews and taking pictures. So I didn't get a chance to eat the food made at the hotel, but of course I had got some Subway before I left to get, go back home. So, I would say, the best interviews that I got, of course, I'm gonna say my alma mater. I'm gonna say Jackson State, with Coach O and Jeremiah and Jacobian. So those are my best interviews. I try to get TC, but the ESPN feed, the ESPN, they was running super late. So whenever I was trying to get him, he had to go do this, he had to go do that. Everybody pretty much was off kilter last week, but I did maintain to get those interviews done. What it is, bro? Yeah, that was a good one. But yeah, I get those interviews done, and basically be precise with the questions I was asking and stuff like that, because I don't want to become a I don't want it to become repetitive, asking the same old questions. So I try to make it to where I ask different questions for different, for different coaches, different people. I think I'm gonna be honest with you. My best interview, I'll be real. My best interview was Coach Tremaine Jackson for Prairie View. Because he gave me the most soundbite, if you know what I'm getting at. So he gave me the most soundbite, where people were really engaged to it. Another interview that I liked was Coach Terrell Buckley with Mississippi Valley. He just brought the confidence within himself. Hey, Blue, don't be coming there blowing up the spot, bro. Oh my goodness. No, but Coach T-Buck, man, he has this confidence. He has this confidence about himself that he feels like he can get Valley out of the doldrums. Now, let me see if I can find this one right here. Trying to see if I can find that video. Hold on. Let me see. There we go. So G-Bone had took a clip of, I asked Coach Jackson a question. See if I can find it. See if I can find it. It was he said something about Control Alt Delete, that the fans had to do a Control Alt Delete. Let me see if I can find it on here. I know it's on here. Here you go. So it was basically, I asked him about the question from the 90s. So let me cue this up right here. For 80 at the time. What are some things are you trying to get to put in with the alumni, the older alumni, to let them know that this is not. Can y'all hear that?
Yeah, we've asked the alumni to hit Control Alt Delete on everything that they knew and take us for face value on what we are right now. Ultimately, our alumni have nothing to lose by buying into what we're doing right now. We've been mediocre at best. We're probably a year from Houston, so Prairie View A&M is probably known for more losing than it is winning. But all of that changes, and it has changed.
I just want to make sure y'all hear the audio.
In 2009. And so now what we've got to do is let go of the 90s, and we got to get current on what's happening in 2025, and let go of the mistrust issues and all those things that people have from the 90s, the early 2000s, and take us for what we are right now, and buy into what we are right now, and be a good fan, be a good alum.
Prairie View A&M head coach Tremaine Jackson may have gave some folks some bull.
That's it. But that question that I asked, like, he basically was saying that he basically said that it was time for Prairie View to get away from the past. It's time for them to get out of the past from that stage right there. And that you have to have some sort of belief. Yeah, and on a serious note, you gotta let go of the 90s. You had to let go of the 90s. The 90s was here. The 90s came. They saw it. From 89 to 98, they did not win. And now every time the season comes around, it's like, are we good enough to win a game? I think you are. I think you are. So, but at the end of the day, it is time to let go of that decade. Because I wouldn't want to remember that decade. If it was me, I wouldn't want to remember it. Of course, having interviewed Coach E-Rob, it was a good interview as always. I didn't get a chance to get Coach Mickey, but I did talk to him on the side. And I let him know, like, hey, just let you know, my niece is going to be at Grambling, and she's going to be a student athletic trainer. So I just want to make sure y'all good with her, and she good with y'all. He asked her what school she went to. I said she went to South Oak Cliff. Said she went to South Oak Cliff, so I'm trying to get this daggone microphone straight. Hold on, y'all. Okay, we good. I mean, but that's with any quarterback. But we're not talking about that. We're not talking about that. Talking about my experience. Oh yeah, I did talk to Coach Cozy. Y'all seen me talk to Coach Cozy. He's honest, and he's brutally honest about whatever is out there and stuff like that. So I didn't get the chance to talk to Coach Shea or Coach Hampton. I don't even think Coach Hampton want to talk to me because of the playbook allegations and stuff like that. Didn't get a chance to talk to Coach. Like I said, didn't talk to Coach Mickey. Didn't get a chance to talk to Coach TC or Coach Woody. Trying to figure out. Didn't talk to Coach Dishman either or Coach Graves. I've been trying to get all of them, so I gotta get in touch with their SIDs, and let them know what's going on. But other than that, man, I had a good day. I had a good day on last Wednesday. But other than that, man. Oh yeah, had fun with this guy right here. My man Lionel. You know, it was fun. Like, it was fun. I had a chance to chop it up with him, with Lionel. That was a good conversation right there. It was a good one. So, of course, what I'm going to be doing. Yeah, no issue with Morgan. He is better. Yeah, I believe Jacobian is better, man, this year. I think he took time to get to get back in the lab and pretty much do what they do. Yeah, Troy Media Day was fun. I figured Troy and them was gonna be. I figured Troy with Marlo, Marlo was cordial with Coach Woody from Bethune-Cookman, knowing that he don't like that school in Daytona. But yeah, man, it was one of those. It was just a day. The day ended. The day ended well. It ended great. Of course, I had to wait to get back home because bus to leave till late that evening. Got back home, and pretty much that was pretty much it. Got back home, tired. Didn't go to work Thursday, so I just took a day off Thursday and then went back Friday. So Friday was my Friday, and I was off for the weekend again. So go back in tomorrow for work, and pretty much, man, that's what as far as with Media Day come around. So I know tomorrow is MEAC Media Day. So I haven't heard any type of word from them. And I figure they probably won't send me anything right now. What's going on, KD? But you never know. You never know if they send me something or not. Looking at my phone, my calendar. I got my appointment in the morning. I got my appointment in the morning. So yeah, I'm getting all this stuff squared away for tomorrow. I did my grocery shopping this morning. Getting all that squared away. Pay some bills, and that's about it, man. That's about it. But other than that, man, I had a great day. Had a great day last week. Trying to get my schedule ready for football season. Since my work schedule allows me to go see some football games. I'm going to see what games I'm going to. I've already, of course, going to Jackson, I've already filled out my media credentials for at least 3 games. One of them to be homecoming. The other one, I think I did put Tuskegee on there. And there was one more. I'm thinking the Bethune-Cookman game. So those are 3 I have for home. And of course, if we make the SWAC championship game, depending on if we are at home, we are a home team. That's, I'm going to put my 2 cents in on that too. But other than that, man, I'm just ready for some football. I'm ready for some football. I cannot explain that. Yeah. Ball and parlay Tuskegee. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let me see some other things. Some other things that we got in, we got in play. Trying to see some other things we got in play. I'm in a pickle. I'm in a little pickle. I'm trying to debate if I'm gonna go to either Houston for the Labor Day Classic, Freeport for the game against Grambling and Langston, or maybe to Jackson for the Hampton game. I'm in a pickle. I'm trying to figure out what is the best option for me. Now, if I go down to Houston for the Labor Day Classic, I'm probably going to meet up with my one niece. If I go to Shreveport to see Grambling, my other niece will be out there. And then, of course, going to Jackson for the first game. Hey, what other way to go in there and pretty much watch a great game between two great football teams. Yeah, see, here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. I try to put in credentials for the State Fair Classic. The thing about it is that they want you to your platform has to be PV or Grambling related. And all right. So that's the only thing about the State Fair Classic. And I read the rules. I read it. Is that they want you you have a platform that's number PV related. You have to talk about Prairie View. You have to talk about Prairie View. Primarily for like the last 2 years. All right, you got Mr. Ford on coming on. Get Mr. Ford on. Put this on right here. How you doing, Mr. Ford?
Hey, Doctor, how you doing, man? I think I saw you when I was looking at ESPN Plus. Did you have on some green fatigue pants?
Yep.
I saw you. I saw you walk by a couple of times by the camera, and I told Mr. Bone I thought it was you. I knew it was you.
Yeah, that was me. That was me.
Yeah, I knew the pants. I said that's Doc.
Yeah, that was me. I was walking back and forth. I was I walked back and forth. I was pretty much taking pictures and stuff. So I was doing double duty.
Well, I want you to explain what you said. I caught the part of that. Now, some of that I didn't like. You said that if you're gonna be at the State Fair Classic, that you got to have been covering Prairie View 2 years.
For like the last 2 years. It's crazy though.
Yeah, I don't. I thought that's what you said. I don't get that one now.
Yeah.
Well, so what about if media wants to come from California and New York to cover the game?
I mean, if it's I think if they'll probably accept it because it's a major publication.
Oh, okay.
I ain't gonna say I'm small time because I don't believe in being small time. I just know that I have not covered PV like that. I don't have a PV centric channel, so I tend to, when I talk about them, I talk about them.
Yeah, but my thing is, you cover HBCU football, so that shouldn't be a problem. I don't understand what else. I've worked years ago I was at Fort Valley State, and we would get requests from people from as far away as Canada, and they were not necessarily football people. They were cultural people who would come down to attend a black college game. And we didn't turn them down. I mean, if they had the credentials, I don't care. I gave it to them. That's why I said I don't understand that now. To me, that's like hurting themselves.
It kind of is hurting themselves a little bit.
Yeah.
But I'm still going to put them. I'm still going to put it in. I'm not going to let that be the end all be all. So I'm still going to put that info in, and they can have it, and I just go. You know what I'm saying? I just go from there. If they let me, if they accept, hey, I'll be on the sideline.
Oh yeah. So you like the sideline better than the press box?
I like the sideline.
Me too. I like the sideline too.
I like the sideline because
I do too.
I can get better pictures out there on the side.
Oh yeah, yeah. But for some reason, I started at Grambling. I like the sidelines too. I used to love being on Grambling's sideline. Hey, Miss KD, how you doing? Yeah, I used to love being on the sideline.
Yeah, it's crazy. So this is from Prairie View. Say thank you for interest in covering the 2025 football season. Remember, you are submitting a request for final approval determined by Prairie View A&M University Athletics. Preference for credential will be given to media outlets with a consistent history of covering Prairie View A&M athletics during the past 2 seasons.
That's I don't know. I mean, it's their prerogative, but that's like I said. I mean, right now the SWAC is hot, Prairie View's hot. I'm surprised that. Well, I don't know. I'm surprised. I'm surprised.
I was surprised about it too. I was like,
because I'm gonna tell you something now. There are a lot of people watching the SWAC. I mean, that's not from the culture. Okay, not kin folks, but I'm talking about other people. They watching the SWAC now. I'm serious. They are.
In fact, I'm about to go ahead and get that media, their credentials right now. So, yeah. But yeah, that was they still do the statement. That statement has been on it for years, and they have changed. Okay, gotcha, man. I got you. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put that in. That way, I don't have to worry about tripping about it. But other than that, what you think about the SWAC digital, the SWAC TV?
Oh man, this is listen. We've been calling for that for a number of years, man. And now it's a reality. It's just the SWAC is on, man. The SWAC is. I just want to keep it going, bro. That was a major move, brother. Major move. I can remember 3-4 years ago when people were calling for them to come up with something like a SWAC TV or a SWAC network, and now they've made it reality, man. So, I mean, kudos to the SWAC and its leadership, and to the sister schools, and to the students and the student athletes, man. They made it a reality. You know, it's one thing to talk about it, but to make it a reality is something else now.
That is true.
Yeah. Oh, it's a great thing, man.
And it's good now that you can download it on. Of course, you can download it on Roku TV, and you
Oh yeah.
TV. You got
Oh
you
yeah.
can download it on your phone, on your laptop, your tablet. So basically, you can have it in your hands, whatever, and you can watch it. Because I think they have some on demand. They have it to where you can watch games from last year. So I'm still looking at it. I still see them trying to get all the just try to get it all cleared up, and pretty much just trying to get the last minute bugs and spruce it up. That way it'll be able to roll out on August the 1st.
Well, do you think Rob J will get a show?
I don't know.
Mr. Comedy himself?
I don't know.
Yeah.
He need one.
Yeah. Let's see. You think Rob J will get a show?
He need one, shoot.
Oh yeah. That'll be interesting. I think it's everything is pointing upward, man. Conference going to another level, brother. Yeah. This is a great thing.
But yeah, he do Rob J do need a show. He do need a show for himself.
Oh yeah, I can see Rob showing up. I was thinking that when we see Rob every, Monday through Friday or stuff, because he got jokes now.
But yeah, I like, so of course I like Rob J being there. Dr. Cavill is always.
Dr. Cavill, yeah. Oh yeah, without a doubt. Oh yeah, man. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Because I watch the ACC and their network, and I watch I watch Fine Bomb. I watch him now. Sometimes he make me sick sometimes because he can get on my nerves sometimes. But I want to see who gonna be our Fine Bomb.
But yeah, I let's see who else. Of course, Ken and TD is always with KT 1400. With Timona, Wild Wayne, and Miss Jean from the Hill podcast.
Oh yeah, we got a lot of people now.
Of course, Blue.
Yeah. We, like I said, we got a lot of people that that's what I want to see. The direction of the programming, because it ain't gonna just be the games they showing. It's gonna be them little shows. Because I like them little shows. Sometimes I watch ACC. Remember EJ Manuel?
Oh yeah.
He has a show with I can't remember the latest name, but then there's another guy played for Virginia Tech. They got a little show, and they travel and they talk and stuff. I'd like to see us mimic that too. There's a guy on the SEC. He travels to all of the areas where the schools are, but he does the food. He deals with the food that is cooked on game day. I don't know if you've seen it.
I know you're talking about.
Yeah, you've seen him. I think he out of Mississippi. But
I know you're talking about.
He goes to like the black restaurants, like in the LSU area, some places in Texas. He goes to this black barbecue place in Tuscaloosa. You know, I love for us to have something like that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think we can.
You seen this guy? Yeah. He went to a black restaurant in outside of Athens. A lady owned it.
Mm-hmm.
And it was always awesome, man. People would come there and eat, and then they'd go on to the game at in Athens at Georgia.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd like to see something like that.
That sounds
It's a lot of things they can do now.
That sounds real good. I think I can pull that one off right there.
Yeah, that was. I know you've seen this guy. This guy, he's on. He would come on, I think, on a Tuesday, Monday or Tuesday. He would come on during football season, and he would travel around to the different restaurants.
Oh yeah, I think I know you're talking about.
Yeah, you seen it. You seen this guy, kind of a big dude, but I think he's from Mississippi.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, and he goes around and does all them restaurants. A lot of restaurants are black owned.
So what's your take from watching Media Day on last week?
Oh man, you know, I told Miss Simone, I think this is, you know, first of all, let me say this. I do say it's Jackson State and everybody else. Okay. I might be wrong, but Jackson got too much stuff coming back for people. I think some people will be able to fight them, but I just think this is Jackson State's year. Okay. With all that said, there are some other games that to me are going to be classics, okay? Like I was telling Mr. Mona the other night. Now, personally, from what I saw at SWAC Media, I think that Southern has the most difficult schedule. Even though they have some good home games, Southern is playing everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Southern got, if you say on the East, the best teams are Jackson State, FAMU, Alabama State. They playing them. Then you go on the West side, you talking about Prairie View, Texas Southern, you talking about Alcorn, those people. They playing all of them.
Mm-hmm.
And so to me, they got the ball schedule, man. They got the ball schedule. But hey, Blue, you would be great for that. You would be great for that. I could hear you right now. That you know what? We need to write that letter. You would be. You've seen that show, Blue. You would be better than that guy. I know you would know what to do because he goes around to all of these. The places are in the vicinity of the schools that play in the SEC, but he talks about the cultural part of where people go and eat before they go to games and where they go after the game. You would be excellent for that. You would be excellent for that, Blue. Yeah, we need to write that letter for you. But listen. It's a lot of. Let me tell you the game I got to see, man. I got to see Prairie View and Southern. I got to see that, and that's Southern's homecoming. Yeah. I got to see Jackson State and Hampton because I want to see how y'all blow them out, and they in that they CAA, right?
Yeah,
I want to see that. Okay, of course I want to see Alabama State coming to Baton Rouge. I want to see that. Okay. I want to see Texas Southern and Prairie. It's a lot of games, man, that I just want to see them. It's a lot of just matchups. Then, you know, I want to watch Alabama A&M. I want to watch the growth of Coach Sam Shade and his program. I really want to watch them. I'm trying to watch. And so when I saw the HBC goal schedule, and then I saw the SWAC
TV schedule.
SWAC TV schedule, and then I saw the ESPN schedule. I was just excited, man.
I think having majority of the games on that SWAC TV, because it's 45 games on that. That's going to be on SWAC TV.
Oh yeah.
Of course, ESPN is going to have the first. They're going to have the first right of refusal, so they're going to have the primary rights.
Right.
Being on there for 5 games on ESPN Network, 4 games on HBCU Go, and then 3 games on SWAC TV. That's pretty big. And it gets all of us to, it gets everybody to actually sign up and watch, especially if you don't want to watch ESPN Plus because you don't want to pay the money for the subscription. You can always, HBCU Go, SWAC TV. You can always watch those right there.
Yeah, because I'll be watching both of them. I love HBCU Go, because I'm a fan of follower Charlie Neal. So, anytime Charlie's on, I got to see it.
What's going on, Chuck? How you doing?
Hello, how's everyone doing? Just chiming in on you talking about SWAC Football Media Day and talking about SWAC TV. And that's great. You and there's some Mr. Ford. Good evening to you as well.
How you doing?
Oh, doing just fine. I heard you bring up Rob J. I know him quite well. I've known him for some time.
Listen, we got to get Blue a show too. I just told him Blue got to do football, but he need to do that restaurant show. He got to do that restaurant show. Hey, you know what? It was a restaurant in Grambling. They sold that fried chicken.
Spivey's?
It was right there off of campus. I mean, you walk right off the campus into it was like a little fried chicken shack. What was the name of it?
Spivey's Fried Chicken?
They got to do that one. They got it because I ate plenty of that chicken. Yeah, but the chicken was real cheap, and he gave it to you in a brown bag.
Yeah, I remember Spivey's. You could smell it. Man, you could smell it in that village.
They got to do that place. Now, is that still there?
No, it's under another name now. A lot of these people have come and gone. People may have transitioned from this life, and family members may have not have taken over when person passes on, and it's something else now. I don't know what it is. It's a lot just changed. The collegiate shop is not anymore at Grambling. It's out of business. It's gone now. After the Wilkerson family, Mr. Wilkerson has passed on, and his daughter and her husband, they kept it going, but now they've retired from it and just let it. It's a memory now, and that's something you brought up. Rob J, and you started talking about Paul Feinbaum. I've met Paul Feinbaum. I met him in 2017. Attended the Alabama LSU game.
Okay.
And that would be great for SWAC TV to have those individual shows like you talking about Rob J and many other personalities.
Listen,
what about Charles
the thing that tripped me out about Paul Feinbaum one day is he said he went to a Florida A&M game. And of course, I was like, when and where? He said on the show one day, he said he went to a Florida A&M game.
Yeah, Feinbaum, I was talking about Coach Rob. He said he interviewed Coach Rob. It was years back. I think he said he was talking about when they played Valley. I think he said he went to interview. He was talking about Coach Rob. He said he interviewed Coach Rob years back. In his early, what happened in his early?
Tell you who told the Coach Rob story. What's the guy's name? Used to be with Shannon Sharp. They won FS. What was that? FS.
Skip Bayless.
Skip Bayless.
Skip Bayless showed the article. He said he was young. He came to Grambling, and Rob put him in the dorm. He came there to do a big article on Doug Williams, but he said if Rob put him in the dorm, he stayed in the dorm.
That must mean that Skip was. Who was he at there? He was
a Dallas Morning News, probably.
Dallas Morning News. Yeah, that's what it was.
He was a Dallas Times Herald.
Dallas Times Herald. I remember that Dallas Times Herald. I remember that paper. And Paul Feinbaum, when you interviewed Coach Rob, he was in Shreveport for a little while.
That's right. He was down there. Yeah, and he was in Birmingham too, right?
Birmingham. That's where he was for the longest. That's why he was on radio when that guy went and poisoned that oak tree at Auburn.
That's right.
That's when we talked to Paul Feinbaum on radio to say what he was going to do. And and that's why I say I look at SWAC TV that have Rob J. Think about Charles Edmond, who's been at it a long time, who's a Grambling alumnus, so he does all.
Yeah, Charles does a great job. Yeah, I love Charles. I love Charles.
All those kind of people. Yeah, give them those shows.
Guys, I listen to them guys every day. It's Carlos. What's Carlos' name?
Carlos Brown.
I listen to Carlos with Coach Cutaway and Charles Edmond. I love them. They real good. I like Perry too now. I love me some Perry.
Oh, Perry. Yeah, I love Perry. I'm gonna call in.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all.
Yeah, I hear you sometime. I hear you when you call in.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all. It's close to football season if I'm listening to Perry White in the Jaguar jersey.
Yeah, I do too, man. I listen to him
Perry,
too.
my boy, man. I don't care
No,
what.
I listen
hey,
to
Perry
Perry.
cool.
Yeah, I listen to Perry too.
I had got a chance to meet him last year at the SWAC championship game. He real cool.
Oh yeah.
He talking
can talk some
noise.
stuff.
He talking, but you know
Now listen, I'm gonna tell you a great combination is Perry and Blue. I listen to them. They're a great combination.
Oh,
Perry
yeah,
and Blue.
That was a good
Yeah,
one.
Perry and Blue.
That was a good one. But I like you. I'm on the train, y'all. This is for SWAC Media Day, and I'm like, I know it's close to football season if I'm over here listening to the Jaguars.
I saw you in the. Hey, I saw that, man. Yeah,
I listen to Perry too.
Yeah, man, Perry, he has all, and it's not just about sports, like your show, any of these shows, he's going to have the politician, it'll be social issues.
Yeah, he does.
He doesn't just cover sports. That's what makes it so great about these shows, just like HBCU Nightly. It's not just about sports, it's going to be about issues.
Hey, bro, tell me this. That was a lady out of Baton Rouge. Her name she was a representative, Faye Williams. Is she still around?
Oh, you're talking about...
She was like she fought. She was a Grambling graduate. She fought for Grambling, but she was in Congress. Is she still with us, or what's going on with you? Her name was Faye Williams.
Faye Williams. Wait a minute. Did she? You said she was in. You talking about?
She was in Congress. I think she was. She wasn't in Congress. She was in the legislature in Louisiana.
Faye Williams. The only Williams I know she worked at the Capitol is Alan Williams' daughter.
I thought her name was Faye, but she was a Grambling graduate.
You talking about Alan Delma Williams' daughter? I know she worked at the Capitol. I don't know what capacity she worked in.
I have to ask somebody on. A matter of fact, I'm going to have to ask Perry because she was real big. I thought she was in Congress, but her name was Faye Williams. She was a Grambling graduate. She was real vocal for Grambling.
Yeah, I think I know.
Back, when I was a student at Grambling. I mean, it's been 40 years ago, but I'm just wondering what happened to her.
Yeah, there's a lot of those people that in that legislature, come and gone. And thing, but right here, the guy lived down the street from me. That was a state representative. Was Charles Jones. He used to live down the street from me, and Willie Hunter doesn't live far from me. Former longtime state representative. He was, Charles Jones, state representative, state senator, and
right.
Yeah. I met all those different people when they were around. Then, even Sherman Copeland. He used to be over the Superdome Commission. That's when we put this fight together. He and Don Hubbard put that fight together. Muhammad Ali and Leon Spinks back in the late 70s.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah,
they the ones who promoted it.
Now Eddie Robinson's daddy was big at the Dome, wasn't it?
Who was that? Oh yeah,
Yeah, but the one that said Alabama State.
Yeah, his dad was over. And by the way, his father owns Eleanor Security down in New Orleans now. Yeah, he used to be over the Superdome Security.
Yeah, I remember his dad.
Yeah, Eleanor. He owns Eleanor Security now. He's no longer. He's retired. He has Eleanor Security. Yes.
Right.
Yeah. He Rob's father. Yes.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, so let's see what's going on in sports today because it's been kind of quiet since baseball All-Star game.
Oh man, that was a great one. I don't like the way they ended the game, but that was a great All-Star game, man.
About an All-Star game?
Yeah, I didn't like that home run derby thing. That's home run derby is Monday night. If you got to go in the extra innings, play the extra innings. We don't need no tampering with the game and. What that thing was, you get 3 swings. I thought that was awful.
You know what? I didn't even watch the All-Star game. I've been paying attention to with baseball, with the Harlem Globetrotters side of things, the Savannah Bananas. That's what give me a lot of entertainment. That's some great marketing. Jesse and his wife Emily Cole. They're some great promoters. Yeah. They packing out those football stadiums, the NFL, Major League Baseball, Clemson University, just packing out those stadiums. Getting that crowd in there. You see, he's from Boston, Jesse Cole.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see. What do y'all think about? So, WNBA All-Star game was this past weekend.
I watched it 2 minutes and turned away.
I saw Glorilla on that.
They went. It's about as worse as the NBA All-Star game.
Yeah, I just stumbled up on it. I turned it off.
It had a lot of star power, but the product on the floor was terrible.
Yeah, it didn't interest me.
Yeah, it didn't interest me either. Well, I mean, we had to have a 4-point shot for what?
Yeah. I don't know. I saw that. I saw those circles. I said, "Wait a minute, what's going on here?"
so they came out with T-shirts, right?
Yeah, pay us.
Pay us what you owe us.
Yeah.
Do you pay them or what you owe them, or what do you do?
Yeah, they deserve a raise. No, they deserve a raise. Come on. I mean,
that's why
they can go over there in a short period of time, make $1 million in Russia and Israel. Yeah, they need to pay them people. They got to pay the folks, man.
I thought about Reiner, what happened to her when she went to Russia when she was arrested.
Yeah.
And the thing about Simone Augustus talked about it. You know, she's from right here in my state, down in Baton Rouge. She talked about when she went to Russia, went to one of these. It wasn't in Moscow, but one of these towns. She played there in the off season while she was playing with the Minnesota Lynx. She said she made more money over there than she did in the WNBA with the Lynx, and because she said the thing about the money she made, they don't have taxes over there.
Right.
That's crazy.
Yeah, they need to give them a raise, man. Yeah,
you're right.
They need to, what are they playing? About 40 games a year? What are they playing? 50?
44 games a year.
Yeah, they need a raise. They give them a raise, man. You're gonna say you making all this money, but you say you losing 40 million, but you making 200 million. Come on, come on. Go on and pay them women their money. Give them their money now.
Because I know they're getting a lot of, the ones that they get those NILs. The thing about Angel Reese, that's what she and Caitlin Clark, they made their money off of the NIL.
Yeah, but Caitlin Clark is making all kind of money. Nike raking off a lot of money. They came here instead of playing in where the Dream played. They took them to State Farm Arena.
Yeah, State Farm. Not Juju Watkins. That State Farm. I seen her on there, and that one from New York Liberty.
Well, G-Boom, they do need a raise. I understand. You're right. They might not be making all we think, but
yeah,
they need a raise. What's the minimum salary in the WNBA? That's what I look at. What's the minimum salary?
$76,000.
Huh?
$76,000.
That ain't gonna make it. No. Come on now. They making you 400 million? Come on now. No, 76 ain't gonna get it.
That's why they're going to Russia and Greece and all these different. That's what I'm saying.
That ain't gonna get it.
Yeah, to make up that money.
Yeah, come on. No, we need to look at least 150. Spain, at least minimum salary, at least 150, maybe 200. If they're gonna make you 400 million, come on now. Come on.
And then the WNBA is expanding now, so of course you're gonna have a franchise in Portland.
Yeah.
Back in Cleveland, gonna have one back in
Detroit.
Rockets. What's the other one? I just seen the last.
Golden State Valkyries. I know they're in existence now.
Okay, I can try to go there.
But let's see what else. There's another team that they just put out there. Oh, Charlotte.
Okay.
Got there. But they need to bring back the Houston Comets.
Yeah, they do, man. Yeah, that's one of the greatest teams in the early years.
Yeah, with Cynthia Cooper and Tina Thompson, God rest her soul, Kim Perrott, and they had a lot of them. Cheryl Swoops,
that's what they need. Bring back the Houston Comets.
Van Chancellor was the head. I met Van Chancellor when he was at LSU. He was a legendary coach at Ole Miss, and Van Chancellor. I got a chance to meet him back in 2010. He was at Louisiana State basketball girls tournament at the state championship tournament in Hammond, Louisiana. He was recruiting for LSU. Yeah.
Let's see, what games are you ready to see this season?
Southern and North Carolina Central. That's one of them I would love to. That's one I'm looking forward to. The MEAC SWAC Challenge. I want to see how. I want to see your guys
your guys play Hampton. I like check that one out and see how that one's going to look in Jackson.
Okay.
And a lot of ones out there. I would love to look at it, see how it's going to turn out. And but those two I can think about.
All right. Oh, well, DJ Damon said they turned them down. Oh yeah, because the somebody has the naming rights for the Comets, and they don't want to give it up to the.
Oh, a lot of things, and when it comes to business, you having the rights to things, yeah, that's in some heavy territory.
So yeah, like I said, I'm ready for the. I'm going to go ahead and fill out my credentials for the. I'm gonna try to do the Labor Day Classic, but I really want to go. I really want to go to Grant, see my niece.
Yeah, and I'm gonna leave out. I like to see Texas Southern, Alabama. With Sam Shade being there, and Chris Dishman coaching Texas Southern. I want to see how that game is going to turn out.
That's a good one.
I kind of put that one out there.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
We'll be back on here, but that's a good one. I think that will be a good game right there. The MEAC Media Day is tomorrow.
That's tomorrow. So, yeah, that should be interesting. Yeah, 6 people, six member institutions in there. Yeah.
What time did that come on?
Oh gosh, I'll be at work during time. I'll watch the replay. I'm going to share it so people can get a chance to see it. I'm going to share it on my Facebook page. I'll be at work.
Oh yeah, Lamar in Texas Southern. That's a good one right there.
Oh yeah, Lamar in Texas Southern. There's a guy when I was at McNeese. He played at McNeese. He's from New Orleans. He's an assistant coach at Lamar named Wayne Cordova. By the way, he and Jamal Fobbs were high school teammates at St. Augustine High School in New Orleans. It's the all-black male Catholic high school in New Orleans. They were teammates. And Wayne Cordova, he's on the staff at Lamar. He was going to come to Grambling one time, be on Broderick Fobbs' staff. That's the last time I saw him. He was going to be on his staff when he first came to Grambling. And but what happened? Cordova ended up getting a job at down there in his hometown at Tulane. He ended up getting a position at Tulane. He ended up not coaching at Grambling.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm looking at them. I've already got 3 media credentials, and I just did the one for the State Fair Classic. So.
Oh, okay.
So hopefully they say yes. I hope they say yes.
Oh, State Fair Classic. Hey, they should grant you some. Hey, it's something. I was telling you, I said somebody had jumped through all these hoops to get credentials. I said, gosh.
Yeah, it's like, man, do I really want to put in just full teeth try to get me on there? But hey, man, if it is, it is. If it ain't, it ain't. All right, I'm not sure.
Yeah, I know some people that went to the SEC. There were some people. A guy was talking about his experience. He's been to the SEC. This guy I know, Russell. He's been to SEC football media day. Said one year he went. A friend of his over there that has a media. He said he was there with him and said thinking he would get it. He said found he didn't get the credentials, but he ended up making it. I was thinking the next year, but this time he didn't do it. This time he did Sun Belt. Yeah, I can imagine what you all have to go through with those to get credentials. I only imagine.
It just depends. It depends on who gives it to you. So
Oh, okay. About who you know.
Well, I don't want to say about who you know, but I just put it out there. I mean, like, who gives it to you?
Oh, okay.
Is the move to SWAC TV one on innovation or no other option with the ESPN contract expiring after this year? I think it's more innovation that I think because we can control our own product and we could put it
I
out.
think so too. Just like SEC Network and yeah. And you see what happened. Look at how they expanded. Now you have Texas and Oklahoma in there. You still have that Longhorn Network, but look at what has
They
happened.
had
They
to
brought
give it up, yeah, but
give it up. Brought it. They all in with the SEC Network. It's strange to see programming of Texas and Oklahoma on the SEC Network. I started seeing stuff about the wishbone offenses. Talking about Texas and Oklahoma. Yeah, but I said I never thought I'd see something about Barry Switz and Darrell Royal and all these people, Bud Wilkinson, being talked about on the SEC Network.
But now I think it's innovation because it, like I said, it puts our own product in our hands, and we can put out anything on that for that product. With that product, with football or football and basketball, you got. I think they volleyball, because if you look at it's the soft. So they did a soft launch last week, but if you download SWAC TV right now, and you open it up, you can see hey, you got the baseball championship on there from this season. Then you can have the football championship, the SWAC. The only thing that's not going to be on there is SWAC football championship because that's still through ESPN.
Okay. And it's stuff that ESPN has the rights to. You can't get it on there.
You can't get it on there, right?
Okay, I see.
They have primary rights.
Okay.
But I think this is a game changer because it gives those schools I don't know if you pay for it next year, but right now, if it's free, I think they just need to keep it for free.
Yeah, you want eyes watching you. Yeah, you want people eyeing you because what happened? Think about people that eye the SEC Network and all these others. Yeah, you don't want to shoot yourself in the foot. That expression, but yeah.
So they have the football games on there, and they say that you earn it, but they do have other ones that's on that's on demand from last season. So they pretty much trying to get all the stuff on there. I think it's a good job. I think they're doing a great job. And then also having it on HBCU Go, that gives them having HBCU Go and gets them to be able to broadcast multiple football games in a day and stuff. Because if you look at it, HBCU Go has the SWAC. I think Rio has the CIAA.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I wouldn't say no, because I wouldn't say they want to say no, but I would think they'll probably bump that price up. You gotta have hard negotiations when it comes to entities like ESPN. So, but at the end of the day, you're still gonna have SWAC TV. You're still gonna have HBCU Go. You're still gonna have what's the Flow Sports, because that's the MEAC right there. But you're still gonna have those. You're still gonna have those entities to watch your other games and stuff like that.
I watched Flow one time. That's when back last season when that's when I stayed up late to watch that when Delaware State and Hawaii played.
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched that. Stayed up late because what happened. I was in the comments. There was a lot of people in the comments on YouTube. There was a lot of them from Hawaii fans in the comments. I was talking to some of the Hawaii fans, and then I started seeing some of the HBCU people, and and some of them start popping up. It wasn't many. But I remember seeing your buddy Timona, and Lionel was it came in the comments as well. You know, I was there watching. I started seeing some. It wasn't as many in there, but there were a few of the HBCU people in there. I was looking. I was wondering because I was talking to a lot of Hawaii people, a lot of Hawaii fans.
Oh yeah, yeah. So you got plenty of places to watch a football game.
Yeah.
Woo! Excuse me, y'all.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to shake from last week.
I bet that the travel. How was that travel for you? You know, now I'm on here. I can ask you. How was it for you?
So getting down there was fine. I mean, getting down there was fine. I think we stayed in Meridian a little bit too long because it was supposed to be a 5-minute stop.
A Meridian, yeah.
Meridian for like probably about 10 extra minutes, and then when we got to Tuscaloosa, we was there for about an extra 5 minutes. So
you went by the convenience store in Tuscaloosa,
right off of 359.
Yeah, that's where the convenience store. You know, that's the bus stations in that convenience store. That's why when I went to the game in Alabama, that's why that convenience store. That's why I ended up getting me some food in there. That's why I got my food from.
But like I said, I got there on time. I mean, I got there with enough time to get my stuff, get to the hotel, and set up and stuff like that. So it was
okay.
Travel was straight. EA. I'm not saying there's no other option. That's you know, it's good for us to have our own TV network instead of just having to rely on ESPN all the time. We shouldn't be so dependent on ESPN. Like if we would have had a contract with like CBS Sports or like NBC Sports or something like that, you'll have to pretty much play hardball. You gotta be out there and you gotta be aggressive when it comes to negotiations.
Yeah.
And basically, they've been working on this for 3 years. I can't sit there and say this is our only option.
They need to get some shows. I can imagine they're gonna put with SWAC TV. Are they gonna have any documentaries about? That's why I say sometimes that's why it's best to save some of that stuff in the past. You know, if they can get that on film and just show it on SWAC TV so people can see history.
That's the only thing I didn't get a chance to do. I did get a chance to talk to Dr. McClellan. I talked to him on the side, but I didn't get a chance to like fully engage with him on the channel and stuff like that. So that's the only thing I was upset. I kind of teed off about. But other than that, like I said, I think I'm for sure that Media Day was a total success.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, like I think, you know, if they come up with certain programs, if they get to talk to a lot of us podcasters and stuff like that, I think we could come up with our own, you know, we can they could try to come up with something like a show, you know what I'm saying, something like a TV show or something like that, because you basically get paid with, you know, you basically getting paid with advertising dollars. That's really what it is. So
yeah, like you say, like Mr. Forbes talking about Rob J. You can pull up on YouTube. You see him in the studio on Kixie 107. You know, he does his Saturday morning show. He's been down there a long time. That blues show. Mm-hmm. I think on Kixie 107, and he had some guests there, and I think the lady from the ticket office he had on there. It was I fell out laughing. You can pull up on YouTube.
But yeah,
he was there in the studio. Yeah.
But you know, I think it's good. I think it's a good way of showing all of our stuff.
Oh yeah.
And if Dr. McClellan has been looking, and he's been looking and he's been fraternizing with you know, the SEC or the Big Ten, because the Big Ten got their own network.
Yeah.
And of course the SEC network.
Yeah.
ACC, like, I think it's a good deal.
Yeah, SWAC is a brand. Think about how long SWAC has been around, since 1920. Yeah, it's been around.
Yeah, it's been around for a long time.
A long time.
Yeah, media deal with ESPN ends 2027. They looking to leave ESPN. Yeah.
Because think about how young the MEAC is. The MEAC is not much older than I am, because I was born in 1975, and they came into being in 1970. And yeah, that's what I said. They're not much older than I am. I know there was some schools that came out of CIAA when they formed that conference, former CIAA schools.
Mm-hmm. See, Tyler Carr he's obligated. I think he's obligated to HBCU game day. He's with Stephen Gaither. Yeah,
he's there with those guys, and Vaughn Wilson and all of them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's Vaughn Wilson's. Yeah.
So I had talked to Stephen. In fact, I had talked to Stephen like right after
Simone. Simone is a part of that too, isn't it?
Yeah, Simone Stanley. She is with HBCU Go.
HBCU Go. Okay, that's what it is. Yeah.
But I talked to Steve, and I was like, you know what? I would want to do something like this, what you have, and let it be big. He's like, well, you know, that's many years I stayed with my grandma and my parents. I was like, I don't know if I can do all that. Oh my goodness, I don't know if I can do all that, but I would like to have something similar to what Steven has with
HBCU. Those two guys went to Winston-Salem State, didn't they? I know both of them went to Winston-Salem State, if I stand corrected.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it both was also okay. But yeah, man, I think it's good. I think it's good as far as with media, the media aspect. I think it's going to, you know, I think the production is going to be great. I think as far as the product on the field, I think play should be better. I think coaching should be better.
Yeah, because I think about you because where you all playing Alabama A&M where?
Mobile.
In Mobile. Hey, in that game, you know what happened? I think I want to see, you know, Sam Shade there. You know, he came from Alabama. I was, you know, thinking about physicality. I know you all play with physicality, and I just want to see how much is going to change with Alabama. You know, now that Maynard is going, you have Shade. Shade is about defense. I think you'll see a defensive intensity come back at Alabama A&M, going back to the days of Anthony Jones coaching. You had defense coordinator Bronski Towns and all. I think that defensive intensity is going to come back at A&M, because that's where Shade came from, defense at Alabama, and he's going to you know, he brought it to Miles.
So did anyone ask Commissioner pertinent questions about specific money, dollars, conference payouts to schools for 2024? I didn't get a chance to talk to the commissioner, so when I say I didn't get a chance to talk to him, it's like it's either I'm doing an interview with somebody else or I'm doing photography. So I was doing, like I said, I was doing double duty.
I can imagine kept you all going in Birmingham.
Like I was doing double duty. So like when I left, so the thing is when I left from my spot, I'm going to the other room to ask coaches or players, just the coaches to come on to talk to me.
Yeah, I saw some of the coaches you talked to.
And then I'm taking pictures of everything else. So yeah, I'm like I said, I was doing double duty. Said I think we be doing stats top 25. Hey man, I wanted to see if I could jump in with Donald Ware, man.
Don't worry. I went to North Carolina A&T's homecoming in 2019. I met Don Ware. He and I hung out together at GHO, and cool guy, man. I even got a chance to go up in the, after the game was over. He was breaking stuff down. I got a chance to go up in the press box, see what the press box looked like up there at A&T in the stadium, and yeah, and I tuned into Box to Row, and got a chance. We finally met. See, we all know the same people. Santoria Black lives in Ruston. He's a Grambling alumnus. He's from Beloit, Wisconsin. He's you talking about diehard Wisconsin sports fan. All things Wisconsin.
Oh, okay. But yeah,
Oh yeah,
yeah, he was like straight across from me.
yeah. Don Ware, cool guy, man. He's from Washington D.C. He's a Washingtonian, and he loves all sports. DMV. He's a Washington D.C. sports fan. He's from Silver Spring, Maryland. He lives in Raleigh, North Carolina.
Okay.
That's where he does his show from. Yeah.
Yeah, and then of course Charles Edmond with Alcorn.
Edmond. Oh yeah, no Edmond. Gentle Giant. I love him.
Brian over there with ONG Strike Zone. Like and of course Pooh and Ant.
Pooh and Ant. Ant, that's my homeboy from Monroe. Oh, Ant Marshall. Yeah.
So yeah,
Monroe, Louisiana.
Shout out to Jamie Walker. He was in the building. So
yeah.
He was in there also. So yeah, man, like look, I'm trying to learn from a lot of folks about doing this thing. And I know I've been doing my thing for 3 years.
But also, as a graduate of my high school, St. Frederick Catholic High School here, shout out to the Warriors here in Monroe, Louisiana. That's where Ant Marshall's a graduate of.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's just a different journey. I'm older than he is, but yeah, we're a St. Frederick alumnus.
Okay.
Catholic school, only Catholic high school here in Monroe. Yeah.
And we got let's see, what else we got going on right now? Training camp for the NFL done started for a couple of teams. My Cowboys.
Oh yeah, Cowboys.
Yes, they flew into Oxnard.
They still in Oxnard, California. Okay.
Mm-hmm. So they do split Oxnard, and then they'll come back and finish out the rest of the training camp over at the Star in Frisco.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, I think about it's that time of the year for training camp, and I just think about when the Saints training camp. One of the media legends from New Orleans passed away while out there with the Saints. He was out in California. It was Ed Daniels, and may he rest in peace. He was just inducted into the Louisiana Sports Hall of Fame posthumously. Ed Daniels was working, and he had a heart attack while he was in there at Saints training camp last year in California, and he brought him home to New Orleans. The franchise got him home, and he was in the hospital, just couldn't pull through, and he passed away last year. He was in his late 60s. Yeah, he used to do those high school football shows. He and legendary coach JT Curtis on WGNO. Yeah, he's a sports legend.
So JT Curtis, he's the one that his
John
dad,
Curtis.
Yeah, his father founded John.
Yeah, started that school. Yeah. Football powerhouse, man. They get players from all around. JT Curtis, that's a church supported school, and his dad started back in the 60s. John Curtis Sr. And that school's still going. He was nationally known product, but what happened? You know who's a nationally known product down in New Orleans now? Is Edna Carr. Edna Carr. Yeah, that team is something else. They are beasts. I'm gonna just tell you that they have some. They have some horses there.
And see, Chris Paul signs with the Clippers for his 21st and final season, NBA season.
Yeah.
I think it's time for LeBron.
Chris Paul.
Yeah, to go ahead and hang it up.
Yeah, he's been doing a lot of ring chasing, just couldn't get it on his finger. Yeah. it's been a tough one for him.
Let's see. We got Trump trying to bully the Washington Commanders to change the name back to the Redskins, and the owner is Josh Harris is standing pat. He says he's not changing it.
That doesn't make sense. They want to bring Confederate names back and all. Like those people, they were traitors, man. That's true. They committed treason. That's why they call them the rebels, because they were rebelling against the United States. People fail to realize it. Yeah.
So he said that if they don't change the name back, then they might not be able to get their stadium. But my knowledge is that
those owners not gonna let him do that. No.
Yeah, the district has already signed over the land for the next 99 years. So he has
Muriel Bowser now put up with it.
Yeah, he has no jurisdiction on.
No.
I'm gonna need him to worry about the country and not worry about the damn football team. Yeah.
And we know what that story about them. Hey, Don Ware is a diehard Commanders fan. He goes back with Washington, and we know George Preston Marshall. He was a segregationist from West Virginia. Yeah, we all know the story. They were playing Dixie, waving the Confederate flag. You know about that French last 10 are great. They brought in Bobby Mitchell in the early 60s. Mm-hmm. First black. Yeah.
But yeah, I'm looking at it like, you know what? You tripping.
Oh,
worry about the country, and then holla us about. We'll holler at you about what we gonna do with the team.
Around detaining people and all, and it's just it's crazy.
Yeah, but other than that, man, that's a good thing that I did for Media Day, just going and and that's all it is. That's all it is, EA. It's a ploy.
I agree with EA about that. Yeah. That's what it's turned into. It's been a lot of craziness and just going on. And EA made a great point there.
No, I mean it's a great point, but it's true because he's doing all of this so you avoid those files coming out. They know already. And I think he and I will release some of the files from the assassination of Martin Luther King, in which Bernice had already said that we don't need to open up that wound again.
Yeah, family's been through a lot, and all these. Think about how young they were when their father was assassinated, and think about how young they were.
So,
no,
I'm looking at it, when it comes to something like that, and I'm like, nah, y'all, that's all it is. Like, it's just all a ploy just to avoid people seeing his name on that list and him with. Like, you already took pictures with the guy and stuff like that. So
just like stuff with P. Diddy, I'm like, hey, your stuff, they have him in the pictures, and he sure can't deny. It's kind of like what's going on the Coldplay concert. You think about it, you can't deny it. Hey, it's right there. It's all viral. The receipts are there. I told my parents that they've been talking about it on the news and all these other programs. I said, the receipts. You have all this technology now that catches all these things.
Yeah, so man, it's crazy, but you know what though? It's conspiracy theories, man. But I am about to jump off this thing right here because my eyes are kind of heavy a little bit. But I'll be back on this thing on Wednesday, 6 o'clock Central, 7 p.m. Eastern with Mr. Shay Woods. We're gonna talk FAMU football. What's her expectations for this season?
Oh, Tasha Woods gonna be on your program.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. One of my Facebook. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. At FAMU, I know Cozy's in desperation mode. He's trying to build a team, and that's why he went into the portal. You know how those people are down there in Tallahassee, just like Jackson or something. Any of them. Grambling has gotten like that now. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk to her about that. Talk about Fang Exchange.
Yeah.
So just have a good old conversation. This is the
Oh, okay.
Women Love Football series that I'm doing, and then I talked to Miss Ty Floyd.
Ty Floyd, William Floyd's daughter. I watched her dad play with at Florida State. Man, yeah, congratulations to her.
Yeah, so I'm trying to get her on the show too. So
Florida State and San Francisco 49ers. Yeah.
She just told me, she's like, you gotta keep texting me, you gotta keep DM me, you gotta DM me, because I'll forget. All right now. DM you. Don't tell me to do something like that, because I will do it.
Ty Floyd, man, it's making me feel old when I started hearing to my William Floyd's daughter, because I watched him play at Florida State and with the 49ers play national championship team at FSU and the Super Bowl championship team with the 49ers. I said, golly, I said, I'm getting up there. Now the children out here doing these things.
It'll be on Wednesday evening before I go to work.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get that out the way and set that up. But if y'all can, man, if y'all want to hit that donation button to keep this thing going, to keep all this stuff going, hit the donation button. You can always hit the PayPal, Cash App, Zelle. Appreciate everybody who donated last week, the last week and a half, to send me down to Birmingham. Like I said, I had a good day. I had a good time there. Even though, yes, it was a turnaround trip. Hey, I just have to do what I have to do and come on back to the house and
yeah,
pretty much I was cool with it. But other than that, anything you got before we roll up out of here?
Hey, I always enjoy conversing with you and to see the people in the chats just chiming in as well. And in the summer, football season's around the corner, and just hope to just keep ourselves safe, because so much is happening. And also, my thoughts and prayers go out to the family of Malcolm Jamal Warner, who lost his life in Costa Rica. And I found out on the phone when I got off from work. I saw the news. I thought it was fake news. And I started, wait a minute. I started seeing, wait a minute. I said, Theo is gone. It just, things are happening quickly. I said, just live each day to its fullest, because people are transitioning from this life like everything. Just live each day to the fullest. That's why we keep ourselves healthy, because I know we want to go to football games. Football season around the corner. You just keep yourself going and keep going strong.
All right. Oh yeah. Yes. Sending condolences to the family of Malcolm Jamal Warner, man. Theo.
Oh yeah, man. I remember that show first came on. I remember the very first episode back in '84.
My favorite episode was when Denise
with that shirt.
I remember that shirt.
Look at my shirt. Yeah, that shirt. She was doing us some sewing.
Oh my goodness, that was. Yeah,
Denise really didn't know what she was doing. That shirt should be in the shirt should be in the Smithsonian or somewhere. They should put that thing somewhere.
Gotta be.
Yeah, they should put it somewhere like Smithsonian.
All right.
All right.
Chuck, man, you have a good one. We'll be back on this
Same
thing
to
on
you.
Wednesday.
All right, same to you all, and you all have a nice night, and just be safe out here this summer. Just stay cool. All right.
Appreciate you.
All right.
Oh man, that was a good conversation as always. Good conversation always, man. Look, like the channel, like it, share it, comment, and subscribe. Mainly subscribe to the channel. Try to get to 2,800. Really, my goal is to get to 3,000. So let's get it up there. If you haven't checked out my individual interviews from Media Day, go check them out. They're already downloaded on my YouTube channel. Let's see what else we got going on. Of course, on Wednesday, again, Women Love Football will be debuting on Wednesday evening. Let's see, season. What's the season is? So there'll be season 4 HBCU Saturday night. That will be coming up August the 23rd. And the new season 5 of HBCU Tonight will also be in August, looking towards the end of August. All right. So other than that, man, we just having a good old time over here. We just having a good old time. Again, in order for us to pay the bills over here at the channel, make sure you hit that donation button. Yeah, time do fly, man, and time flies. I just thought about it. I'm like, God dang, we got less than 6 weeks left before football season start. Shoot. But but other than that, man, but I'm just chilling. And I ain't gonna be on here tomorrow, but I want to say happy birthday, give a shout out, happy early birthday shout out to my oldest niece Tiara. She'll be, I'm gonna let y'all know how old she will be. 26 this year. That's how old I am. That's how old I feel. My oldest niece will be 26. And then of course my nephew, her brother, he'll be 24 this year. No problem, Chuck, no problem. But I just want to give a shout out to my niece, Tiara, TT. Uncle David loves you. Hope you have fun. Don't do no dumb shit. Other than that, man, we about to roll up out of here. So y'all be blessed. Y'all stay safe. Hug your loved ones. Love on your loved ones. Crash out on your kids and beat them out the penitentiary. That's all I got to say. Other than that, y'all know what time it is. Hey, guess what? Be easy, baby. Peace.